What's going on, everybody? DJ Minds here. Okay, so in today's video, this is a very serious video in my opinion. A lot of people are talking about the markets, especially newer people. Fair warning, if you're very experienced with the market, if you're a veteran crypto miner or something, this video is not for you. It's really just to help a lot of the newer people. But yeah, we got to talk about what is going on in the market. And so what we're talking about today is the price of both Bitcoin and Ethereum, profitability of crypto mining. Why is this happening? What can we do to still make money? Maybe a side hustle, and my plans moving forward. So first, let's go ahead and look at Bitcoin here, guys. We're talking $23,669. This is unheard of for a lot of people, you know, because everybody got used to 40,000, hell, even 30,000. And this is scary, man. Last 24 hours, it says it's down 13.68% for Bitcoin, guys. This is serious. This is a serious dip. This is painful for everyone on the 1 week. I mean, you could see it was just at 30, and now we're really hitting some very dangerous territory for the year. Wow. Yeah, it's getting very dangerous levels. So let's just say that. Let's just be clear about that. If we look at Ethereum, this is very scary. 15%, down 15.8% for Ethereum, just barely holding on to that 1200 level. Very, very scary for a lot of people, even including myself. I'd be lying if I said this wasn't scary. Now, let's talk about profitability, guys. Let's use the 3070. And one thing, a lot of people use 10-cent kilowatt because I feel like this used to be the average, but I'll show you, I feel like that's not really the average anymore in America, or really for most people around the world. But let's say you're paying 10 cents. You're only making 61 cents a day right now on that 3070. And I'm trying to look at this objectively. I'm not trying to use hopium and say, you know, 5 years from now, 3 years from now, it's going to be great, guys. You know, I don't want to talk about any of that. I want to talk about right now what is happening. And the truth is right now you're making about 61 cents. But that's if you only have 10 cents. Now, a more believable, more realistic number is probably 15 cents in America. And there are a lot of people paying 20 cents. So let's just say you are paying 15 cents. You're now making 46 cents, guys. 46 cents per 3070. That is not a 1070. That is not you know, a 2070. This is not older technology. This is pretty much one of the best graphics cards on the market as far as efficiency, and you're making 46 cents. That is very, very scary right now, guys. Now let's look at my entire farm. I got about 6 gigahash, and we're not even gonna worry about the watts right now. Let's just ignore electricity. And if you look at that, man, 6 gigahash is no joke. $92 a day. That is bad, because just a few weeks ago I was making around 140, 150, and now we're down to $92, guys. $92, and I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars. Think about that, to get $100 back. And again, you can talk about hopium all you want. You could say, you know, in the end this will go up, but I don't really want to focus on that, guys. So our next topic right now, well, why is this happening? What is going on right now, guys? Well, you need to really start understanding the markets as a whole. If you are just looking at cryptocurrency, if you're just looking at this one sector, you're getting news way later than everybody else. You need to start looking at the stock market. You need to start looking at the economy itself. Here's a news article that I found very interesting, CNBC. I'll link this in the description below. Inflation rose 8.6% in May, highest since 1981, guys. This is what people are talking about. This is serious. This is really what's going on right now.
We're awaiting the May CPI, and 1% on the headline number, up 1%. That's definitely hotter than the 0.75% we were looking for. The high water mark there was up 1.2 in March. Year over year, these are the Moneyball numbers. Year over year headline, 8.6. 8.6, a
God.
new cycle high, usurping March, which was 8.5. That was the highest since 1981.
All right, folks. So really, why is this happening all of a sudden? Why this massive drop? Well, you need to learn what the CPI is. That's the Consumer Price Index. And I don't need you to memorize it. You can Google it on your own. But basically, what's that's made out of, the most important sectors are food, energy, commodities, housing, healthcare, transportation, and then other, which is about 11.7%. Have you noticed in your life that food is going up? I know I have at the grocery store. Energy, absolutely. As crypto miners, I'm sure most of you are experiencing this issue here. Commodities, really, I mean, anything, medication, auto, your housing. Oh, don't even, that's a whole separate video if you want to talk about housing. Healthcare, fortunately enough, I have free healthcare, or I get it from my job. So, you know, I'm sure a lot of people are hurting on healthcare. Transportation, absolutely. Absolutely. I don't have that. I just kind of do my own thing with my own vehicle, but I'm sure that that's very bad. And then other making up about 11.7%. Now, keep in mind, this is the CPI data from May, and who knows what's going to happen with June. A lot of these times, these indicators, they are lagging behind, right? So you'll start seeing these prices go up, the gas prices go up. I know in my area, it's about $5, and it was just $3.50. I swear, not that long ago. Let me know what the price of gas is in your area. But things are getting really bad in the economy. And so when this happens, right, obviously this creates a lot of uncertainty, a lot of fear in the markets, and it's a bloodbath right now. There's no other way to say it. It doesn't really matter what sector you're in, but if you are a crypto miner and you're not watching what's going on in the market, you're pretty much just adjusting when you wake up and look at your phone at the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum. You can see the trend of which way this is going. There's really nothing positive to say, and we have to be realistic. There's nothing good going on in the market at this moment. Now, is there anything that we can do to still make money? I mean, because obviously crypto is down. Absolutely. This is where I think you need to diversify. What can we do to still make money? You need to get a side hustle, straight up, whatever that's going to be, whether that's a second job, whether that's making YouTube videos. I wouldn't really recommend crypto if you're trying to specifically make money right now. You need to get a side hustle, whatever that's going to be. I know a lot of people don't want to get a second job, including myself. You need to penny pinch, man. There's people at work, and I always tell them this. They love to buy bottles of water. This is just one way that they're spending too much money is during lunch. They buy a bottle of water and it costs $2 to $3. When I'm going to Walmart, I'm buying like a 24, 28 pack for $3. You understand? And soon that'll probably be $5. But the point is you have to penny pinch, man. You know what I'm doing at work right now? I'm buying a loaf of bread. I'm buying a pound of chicken, a pound of ham, and maybe 1 or 2 pounds of cheese. And that's what I eat from now on, because that just cost you in total like $12 instead of spending $7 to $10 every single day in lunch. Because listen, if you don't want to do that, if you want to go out and still hang out, or you want to play video games all day and think that your wages are still going to continue to be the same the next year, they're not. Everybody is losing money. If you're making the same amount of money that you were making last month, hell, last year, you're losing money. If you get a 4% raise from your job, like I will be getting a 4% raise, with inflation going up 8%, I've just lost a 4%. So you need a side hustle, man. You need to either start selling things around your house. I mean, whatever you need to do, you decide it. But this is the time, guys. And one more thing that you really need to consider is the stock market. The stock market right now, this is huge. This is going to be a mega win for everybody. So let's get into stocks, because this is where the buying opportunity is, in my opinion. It's not crypto right now. It's not expanding your farm. PayPal, year to date, down almost 60%. This is criminal. 60% today, down 5%. I mean, this is unheard of for PayPal. Look at this. This is the 5-year chart. We have not seen numbers like this since 2019, 2020, the end of 2020. This will not stay like this a year or 2 or 3 years from now. I do not recommend day trading. I do not recommend gambling. And that's essentially what day trading is. It's hopium. Now let's look at Apple. This is one of the biggest companies in the entire world, if not the biggest company in the entire world. When Apple is doing bad, you know something's going wrong. Year to date, down 24.66%. When's the last time that has happened for Apple? Let's go ahead and look at the 5-year. This for Apple, I mean, this is like Amazon, which is the next stock that we will look at. Too big to fail. When you start seeing bad things with Apple and Amazon, you know you're in trouble. Walmart, Target, let's go ahead and look at Amazon. Year to date, down 35%. They just had a stock split and it did nothing. Not that that really changes anything in the business, but psychologically it does something. Down 35%. Are you kidding me? Never would have thought we would see this with Amazon. The last time it's been even close to this, 2020. And guys, that's not that far away. $94, $95. Look, $103 for 2020. If we start hitting 2020 numbers, this is a steal of a deal. This is a fantastic buying opportunity, in my opinion, but it has to be solid stocks. You know, another one I started buying was Disney. I love Disney. I think it's a very solid play. Everybody likes Disney, but nobody is buying these companies. Nobody's buying anything. And if you want to go ahead and talk about some of the small market caps like TTCF or something, forget about it, guys. Right now, nobody is buying. But this is where the wealth gets swapped over. Disney down 44% year to date. Are you kidding me? I will certainly be buying more Disney. I started buying at 105, and I will definitely be buying more and more Disney. So while one sector is going in a very, very bad direction, we haven't even talked about the Ethereum merge. Guys, we haven't even begun to see what will happen, guys. Let's go ahead and look at something that Red Panda mentioned. I respect it a lot. It's called The Math and Scenarios of GPU Mining Post Ethereum Merge. I'm not going to play his video. Feel free to play it, but this is painful to see, but this is something that we all need to see. This is something that we all needed to look at. Then if we look at Bits Be Trippin', he shows a chart here. I don't know if he made it or what. I won't insult his intelligence. I'll let him show it. But ETC, to really maintain even the price of 1681 for Ethereum, the price of ETC needs to go up to $1,300, guys. I want you to know at the making of the video just a few days ago, ETC was $20, okay? To be profitable where we are at the same point that we were at just last week, ETC needs to hit $1,300. Ravencoin needs to hit $5.63. Flux needs to hit 775. Currently, it was at 61 cents. Think about that, guys. Think about that. Does that sound like this is a good buying opportunity? Does that sound like crypto right now is your best opportunity? I would have to say, unfortunately, it's not. Now, am I going to be selling any GPUs? Absolutely not. No way. I'm still pushing through. I have a full-time job, and thankfully, I should be able to maintain, you know, the crypto that I hunt. But we also, again, can't go and just rely on hopium. We have to really think about, is this the best decision that we're making? So my plan moving forward, what is my plan moving forward? I am focused solely on the stock market. For me, every time I'm getting paid, I'm dollar cost averaging into these solid companies. Like I said, like your Nikes of the world, like your Disney, like your Tesla or something like that. Tesla's a little bit more risky, but I do believe in Tesla long term. But you know, this is what I'm dollar cost averaging in, and I know I can't say for a fact, not financial advice, but I would assure you 3 years from now, 5 years from now, you are going to be so happy. If you didn't take advantage of the sickness, so I don't know if I could still say that word on YouTube, the sickness, I took advantage of that when everybody was scared. When everybody was freaking out and selling out of the stock market, I capitalized on that, man. I was making 50, 60% on every single one of my stocks. I traded pretty much all of those, held them for a year. And then the tax break of 15% was incredible. And then now I had a lot of cash, right? And so that's what we're doing. That's what I'm personally doing. Now, dollar cost averaging, if you don't know what that means, let's say you have $10,000. Do you invest all $10,000 at once? Absolutely not. Maybe you throw in, I don't know, $1,000 or $2,000 this Monday. And then a week or two from now, whenever you feel like it's good for you, you throw another $1,000 or $2,000, right? It's called dollar cost averaging because you don't know where the bottom is. You don't know where the top is. It's impossible to know. But I can tell you right now, there is no way in hell that Apple is going to stay down at this number. Could it go down more? Absolutely. Of course it could. But there's no way that these awesome stocks are going to stay like this. You're not going to get a lot of opportunities like this. And it could go down for another couple months, or you know, it could all get fixed. I don't see it getting fixed anytime soon though. And if you're focused on crypto and that's the only thing you're involved in is 100% crypto, you are probably making a really bad decision. I personally think crypto is a much riskier play, especially from a buying of the coin perspective. That is something you want to have maybe 5 to 10% of your overall portfolio, and you do not want to go 100% crypto. You don't even want to go 100% stocks, right? You want to always diversify. But guys, please, if there's one thing that you take from this video, and if you made it this far, please put in hashtag I made it, please. But guys, I want you to understand the market is changing, and you're either going to capitalize on it or you're not. Right? And you're either going to make excuses of why you can't get more money and why you can't take on a side hustle and why you want to keep playing video games, or you're going to capitalize. Every penny that you keep in your bank account is going to be worth less and less every single month, every single year as it goes on. Or you're going to invest it into a solid company that pays a dividend potentially. I wouldn't prioritize dividends, but it is a thing that could happen. Or you're not, right? So don't feel bad, man. I want you to be motivated. Capitalize on this. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. I know that sounds crazy. This doesn't happen often in the markets where you're getting prices like this. Let me know what stocks you're buying, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. DJ Minds signing out. Stay positive, guys. I'm still minded.